How great was that episode? Seriously, how fucking great was that fucking episode? Like, that had to be on a scale of 1 to 10, like a fucking 12.5. That's how great it was. That should have expanded the motherfucking scale. Like, seriously, first off, let me just start off with some nuggets from the episode, getting my reaction, obviously. I Everything in this episode was just so much, so jam packed with shit. We finally got addressed that Jamal, despite having, which I assume from him and Sky's conversation, played by the lovely Alicia Keys, that they actually consummated that night of passion. They actually did, but Jamal's like, hey, hold up, don't get twisted. I still kind of love Michael, and which I guess Sky kind of picked up on when she seen him, Jamal, flirting with some dude at a bar who we clearly had relations with at some point in time, but forgot his name. Ain't that a bitch? Anyways, you know, that was one night from that, and I believe that depending on if Alicia wants to stay on or not, I'm not for sure if she's just a recurring character or she's gonna be there for the long haul. But it seems as though it's gonna be a love triangle, at least between Michael, Jamal, and Sky, which I'm really for. I'm sorry, some of my words. I'm looking forward to seeing. Then again, I can see possibly the end of the love thing between Jamal and Michael, and them just trying to establish Jamal and Sky. But either way, the actors have great chemistry with each other. Both Jamal and Michael, and with Michael and Jamal with Sky, and vice versa. So whatever happens, whatever they decide to do, it's whatever with me. Another thing that should be noted in this episode, it seems as though, oh, I forgot, the Brat debuted in this episode. She was apparently Cookie's lover for the 17 years she was locked up state, and that Cookie actually promised her that when they got out, that she was gonna like use her to spread whatever, like pretty much you know, use her voice or her talents to help and benefit all that other, all that good shit. But apparently, the Brass character killed some woman over some toothpaste, some fucking toothpaste, which she denies a bit sarcastically, but that's pretty much that's pretty much the only scene they had the entire episode. But yeah, another good thing about it was when Cookie first came in with, I forgot her sister's name, but she's a very funny character. She's one of my funniest in the show and one of my fave characters. But when they came in, you see Cookie, like the outside persona, all flashing lights, gold, sort of flash just like Akeem in a sense. Then when she got in, she was like a deer in headlights. She was like, what you gotta understand, prison is, fucks up everybody's spirits, even the toughest and, you know, motherfucker on the block or whatever. But another part of the scene that was hilarious is when she seen her old friends and they seen her with her assistant, they thought they were a couple. And they were kind of saying how sexy her sister was. The sister was like, hey, that shit gross. No, I like me some, spaghettives. You get the point. But it was just hilarious either way. So, another part of the episode which I really enjoyed was obviously the performance with Hakeem and Laura. I can't wait to see how that worked out. I just hope they actually they actually remain a couple. At least for another season or two, because they got that shit. That's just beautiful, But one scene that I thought really tied the episode together was when Carmela came, because you know she really, damn, she just used those charms on the king, just used them on him. God damn. To go further to the episode, I just found it like so amazing how Mimi was able to deceive Lucius and how she was just able to basically just just flip the switch on him. Because that really happens to Lucius. And we've seen in the last few episodes, Lucius has been uncharacteristically reckless, and impetuous, just like Hakeem. Reckless, not thinking. And the irony is that the last few episodes, like Hakeem's been the one that's been pretty cautious and vice versa, while his dad's been, body da. But it was just fucked up. Like I think when Mimi actually recorded Lucius, someone, exposing himself, and Lucius just feeling like this bitch fucking did me dirty. I just told people on stage after Scott performed that we were business partners for Stream. That fucking bitch. And it was damn. Another thing that comes to mind is I forgot the small guy's name. I think it's Thirsty, but when he basically ate the fat woman's, vagina out, pussy out, and he was like, "Well, what you gonna do now? We good?" She's like, "Yeah, it was good, but it wasn't 10 million good. That was hilarious as shit." I was like, "Damn, you just got used up, bruh, like a prostitute in the corner." But another part of the episode which I felt planted the seed was I feel as though when Cookie said my company, that's what really started to make the gears roll, in Akeem's head. Because remember, Carmelo already told Akeem that his mom was hiding shit from him. That and reestablishing the shit Lucius did to him all throughout the past 2 seasons, at least the ones that she was aware of. And you gotta understand, Akeem is still growing as a man, and some people are fucking 50 and they still never go the fuck up, or 60. So, and it was just, it was all the little tidbits. Cause let's be honest here, Cookie does say some fucked up shit to him. And that feels like Akeem. You got all people saying all this shit about you, and like in life, if some people say certain things about you or do certain things to you over and over and over again, either you're gonna start to think it, or you're gonna have some type of fucking outburst, or you're just gonna try to hurt that motherfucker as much as you possibly can, till you get, some semblance of vengeance. And when he made that decision, when he was like, nay, or I, whatever the fuck, when he said no to Lucius being in charge, I wasn't surprised. I actually predicted that to happen. Because I knew Jamal was gonna stay loyal. Andre been trying to be getting his daddy's favorite since episode fucking 1. And let's be honest here, we already knew Mimi was gonna screw him up, was gonna screw Lucius anyways. So the only logical choice was gonna be, it had to be either, Hakeem or Cookie. And Cookie wasn't gonna do that. So it had to be Hakeem. And there's a lot of people giving Hakeem flack for that, but it's like, let's be honest here. Lucius did a lot of fucked up shit to Hakeem. I'm not trying to justify it or anything, but let's call it how we see it. It was payback. It was vengeance, and he did it in the wrong setting, but he did humiliate. He did reward Lucius twofold for all this shit Lucius did to him. But it's just fucked up how, like, and kind of sad how Lucius just went straight Andre and just slash Rambo and just started shooting everything up in that bitch in his house, shooting everything. Almost shot Cookie, and it was really touching scene when Cookie actually nurtured him, calmed him down, and whatever. But I believe the last part of the episodes was, I think that Jamal and Lucius are both nominated for an award, for some type of award, and it's gonna be some tension. You can tell there's gonna be some tension, some serious tension. And one thing that's surprising about this episode is that I had no idea that Carmella would be married to Mimi. To be honest with you, I thought Boo Boo Kitty had some type of stake in this. Because I felt, well, that would be the ultimate revenge for Boo Boo Kitty. She wanted to hurt Lucius for all the shit he did to her. That would be the ultimate revenge. Just rob this nigga of his shit. Rob him of his entire fucking company that he works his entire life for. Just rob that motherfucker. But just turned out to be Carmella. And I'm not saying it wasn't bad. I don't mind it. Furthers the plot along. But I was a little bit shocked. Besides, that kind of works towards the unstableness that Boo Boo Kitty's having right now. And I'll be honest with you, I don't think she pushed Ronda down the stairs. I don't think she killed her. Personally, I think Rhonda dead. I think she is dead. If she ain't dead, the baby's dead. Now, I'll tell you reasons why I believe Anika didn't do it. One, be too fucking obvious, especially if Rhonda survives. Anika will be suspect number one. Two, Anika ain't that crazy. Three, it'll be too fucking easy to blame her. It'll be too fucking easy to blame her. There has to be some like new character, or you know what I mean, that's gonna be introduced. Because remember, her and Andre were swingers. She left Andre, and she came back also saying I'm pregnant. So I believe the one that pushed down the stairs was possibly someone that she was seeing, and that person got pregnant, and she tried to pass it off as it being Andre's child. And if we looked at the preview / little trailer to next half of the season, Andre's uncontrollable. He's acting like someone died, and I feel as though she probably died or the baby died. But I feel as though they both died, and it's gonna be this huge mystery on who pushed her down the stairs. And in regards to Hakeem, and with Jamal saying Hakeem changed up ever since he got the position, since he screwed up his family, I feel as though, because I remember I was reading one of the articles, they said that Hakeem's going to be a heavy drinker and vice versa, and I wonder how this is going to work out with him and Laura. I feel as though, you know, Carmela got to die. I feel as though she has to die. Like, there's no way, because let's be honest here, if she was able to sneak her way back through Mimi, there's no way Lucia's going to let her live. I feel as though Lucia's going to take her out. Or someone's going to take her out. Maybe Hakeem. Maybe Cookie. And by the way, they want to see that spit? That shit was fucking gross. It was like Cookie had that in her mouth for like 20-30 minutes just weighing there. Just like, I can't wait. I'm going to spin this. It was just disgusting. But it was worth it, and it was well deserved for that manipulative wannabe MILF cougar bitch. But you know, I'm looking forward to season 2, obviously. The second half of season 2. I have a few predictions. I predict that Boo Boo Kitty will reveal that Hakeem is the father of her child. I feel as though Hakeem, it will happen in a life or death situation or a struggle. I believe that Laura will be the guide to get Hakeem out the darkness, and Hakeem and Lucius will find some way for Lucius to regain power. That's what I feel. I feel as though that Jamal and Lucius are gonna have. They're gonna have. I think Jamal, near the end of that trailer, was the one that had the gun pointed at Lucius. 'Cause I believe there was 2 instances. Also, you got the one where Carmela had the gunman with her saying shoot him with Lucius' hands up. But it also seemed like Lucius had someone else like near like a river. It seemed like Jamal, due to the shadow, was the one pointing the gun at Lucius too as well. Like the different instances, Lucius being held at gunpoint, and also you got Cookie with the bat in regard to Hakeem. But yeah, season 2, part 2, season season 2, part 2 is gonna be fucking awesome. I can't wait. Thank you for watching this video. You know, you guys have a good night. Thank you.